This has been such a project. Sorry, we had to start a new stream. Couldn't schedule it because I don't know why. We're on our iPad for the first time.
In a long time. And it looks kind of like garbage.
We don't have the chat up either.
Oh my goodness.
At least 1 minute of video.
Oh, that's to mark highlights.
Well,
there's somebody. There's people.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So, because I had put up, and is audio fine? It's a little echoey in our house. Fine.
Well, it better be because we can't really do anything.
We never do any microphones on lives.
Sounds great, yes.
Okay. Cool. I got a quick upload all the details to this live stream while Barron talks to you about our kitchen.
Yay. It's been chaos. It's a good thing we didn't try to use OBS.
Not the kitchen, but
the live stream. The kitchen has been wonderful. We just got, well, you can't quite see our sink and stuff, but the story of our kitchen is one of our buddies, Justin, he's a cabinet maker. And if you're in Southern Colorado and need cabinets, hit me up and I'll get you linked up with him. But he offered to let me use his shop to cut our cabinets. And the week before Elsa went into labor, I had made our whole kitchen in SketchUp with all the dimensions and everything, like to scale. And SketchUp is a digital modeling software.
We showed it in one of the videos recently.
But I got that to Justin and gave him all of the dimensions, and then he built it out in his own cabinet maker software. So then he had a list of all the cuts for the plywood, and then we were scheming on going over there to cut it together and trying to work on what weekend would work for the both of us. And then Elsa went into labor. So then on Odie's birthday, Justin sent me a picture from his shop of all of the boxes for our cabinets all made and assembled. He just went ahead and banged it out in a half day for us. So,
it was so cool.
That was amazing. Yeah, we were at the hospital. And he actually, because the boxes, like the drawer boxes, are kind of a pain in the butt to make. So he contracts that out to somebody who just makes drawer boxes. So we had all the drawer boxes on hand, and he made the cabinet boxes. And then from there, he came over, and in one day we just installed all our cabinets.
That will be coming up in one of the next videos. I think the next video.
And then the granite is a whole different story. We were getting the tile for our bathroom, for the shower.
Yeah, for the floor.
And at the store they were running a deal on Granite countertops that was like 30+% off. So they kind of talked us into doing Granite countertops because they were super reasonable. So that was amazing.
What was the price? It was $40 per square foot, including install.
Yeah, that's with install. Like installed, it's $40 a square foot. So altogether, it was about $2 grand, which seems very worth it to us.
We were gonna do this for at least till maybe summer. So to have this done, and also to have gotten it done while we were postpartum is pretty crazy. Yeah. It went totally seamlessly.
And then I have the big slabs so that I can use those to make furniture.
Sorry, I gotta put this on Instagram too. Everything got all messed up having this.
Thank you, Ann Catherine Osborne, for subscribing to the channel.
As a member.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, I can't make words super good. Sleep is still not happening a whole ton.
I think it'll be this way for a while.
Yeah.
We figured we'd set up the live stream, get it going, and say hi, and then pull out all of the kitchen supplies. And hopefully Miss Coyote will go to sleep. She's had so much to eat.
We're making coconut curry soup, so we hope that you all like coconut curry soup.
This was a staple that we used to make when we lived in the Scamp.
Wow, that was wild. There's a little bit of delay on the live stream, so I was switching her to my shoulder, and I glanced at the live stream. Yeah. She wasn't there yet. Kind of tripped me out. There we go, girl. Big burpee. Here's a big burp.
At Barron link. Okay.
Jay and Rhae.
Hi
Can't
guys.
watch at the moment, but just saying hello. Kitchen is looking gorg.
Thanks y'all.
We agreed. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now it's on Insta.
You guys sent us such a wonderful gift, and we are very grateful for it.
Barron got his own Joey wrap. Allow. Those guys sent us an amazing package with a Joey wrap. It's a stretchy wrap that goes around your shoulder.
It works great, but I need to figure out a way to use it.
Did you see me wearing her head up?
Yeah,
That
smart.
worked great.
Yeah.
It's just a really stretchy wrap like this.
Okay.
And I think yours is, yeah, you got the lighter fabric for summertime. So this has been just a really cool hack. Just flip it over the shoulder.
I think we might need to do a lap.
Okay. I think they call this time the witching hour for babies, or like after 6. The afternoon is kind of when she gets to be a little, it's when she's kind of storing up for a big poop.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens in
Well,
that.
she just had a decent one, but I think she's been having some not trustworthy farts as we've been hanging out here.
This morning, I put her in her onesie. I completely forgot to even put a diaper on her. But everything ended up fine. Danya and Priya, Elsa, you look beautiful. Congrats on sweet Yodi girl. Thank you.
999.
Out of your mind. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a lap around and see if she'll send one.
What was I just saying?
Oh, you put a no diaper on her.
Oh, right. Thankfully, I caught it. I had just fed her. Oh my gosh, it could have been so bad. I had in her cute white little dog onesie, but I was burping her and felt this feels smaller than normal with no diaper. Thankfully, no poo explosion. She's still having success going in the top hat at night. This is the top hat being cleaned in the sink. So at night I hold her over this. When Barron has her down here, or when we're down here, we put her over the bathroom sink.
Nice, there's a burp. The bathroom sink works good because then you can run some
You look so pretty.
hot water on her butt, and then that immediately makes her pee.
Where do we keep the Instant Pot?
It's down here. We're still figuring out having all of this storage. It's so much. And then we, with Justin's help, designed all the different cabinet sizes, and that's a whole, like we designed it so that they're all drawers except for on the back side where they'd be too shallow to be drawers. And it's working amazing, but thinking about all the different heights of the drawers that we need was not a trivial task. It's something I never really thought about until we were getting him the design, and yeah, it's a little difficult, but I think we nailed it. We did some drawers that were like 18 inches tall. Most of them were like 6 and 9, I think.
I don't remember.
I don't know why she's so bothered right now.
You could go take her for a loop, and I kind of thought after our last live stream, we had a bunch of lights on and stuff, but I was wondering if our high energy was.
Rub off on her. Seems like it. I'm gonna run around. We're okay, sis.
She's getting her voice, and it's been so funny. Sometimes she'll just yell.
Like not even cry, but just ah, and then stop.
Stop onking Burr so hard her arms flinch. Thanks, Lane and Garrett. There were some people who in our last video, they were commenting on how Barron was holding her.
I feel like I know her decently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might just look because you're a large man, it looks like you are.
Yeah, I'm not super careful, but I'm pretty careful. Okay.
Maybe we should do live streams in the morning. That's when she's the chillest. She did just have a nap. About an hour
She's ready
ago.
to party, yeah.
Girl, what do you want to do?
Oh, it looks frozen, huh? Oh, did you hit pause?
No,
on
I think you did.
that? Oh, what? Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe we'll just keep it.
Well, maybe don't, because it'll hog the bandwidth. Just
Pause
pause
it.
it, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh
she's
no, I
saying-
forgot to thaw chicken stock. We do have broth though. Alright. I'll save that for Esther's soup.
No, she's kind of chilling. Just staring, eyes wide open.
You know what we found out she has is cradle cap. I guess it's really common. I just thought it was dry skin, so we've just been putting deer tallow on it, or I have, when I see the dry skin, and then we washed her hair and some of it came off on the top, which I guess can happen with cradle cap.
I've been calling it bonnet rot.
Don't do that. That's gross. It is not rot. It has nothing to do with the cleanliness.
It has to do with overproductive oil
Sebaceous
glands,
gland. Yeah.
and then like a yeast forms or like eats the oil.
The yeast is within the oil glands or something and creates the scales. She doesn't have scales, it's just dry skin. But don't comb it, her hair will come out. Okay, we haven't yet done
Well,
that.
it's like everybody has opposite. Like some people say put oil on it. Some people say definitely don't put oil on it.
Well, a lot of people say brush it with the brush. That's
Right.
what I suppose.
Right. And then now we're hearing don't. So all the conflicting information is super useful.
Well, I
And
think
there's
that-
not a ton of information on bonnet rot online.
Stop. Don't say that ever again. I think it's also it totally varies from baby to baby. So we gotta consider that. Don't even. I don't wanna hear it. It's hilarious.
You
though.
don't think it's funny?
It's so funny. But we can't. Okay, what do I do to make soup?
We're getting yelled at.
I guess we'll start by chopping the vegetables.
Okay, you're doing this, so I gotta run around with her.
Okay. So far, this kitchen has been amazing. This is gonna be the first meal actually that we're making together in the kitchen. It is. I made some chili the other day, but that was a postpartum meal, so it was all frozen and I just warmed it up.
I've made a couple place and bake pizzas.
You have, way to go.
Why not?
They are really good.
If you add stuff to them, it makes them amazing.
All my postpartum meal prep, that was something that stressed me out so much before having a baby. But it turned out with the meal train that we had 2 weeks of meals that our friends brought to us and community out here. Holy moly, that was so nice, and it was just evening dinners. Not even
And then
breakfast.
also the next day we could eat them.
Yeah. So I guess, did we end up eating a lot of those for breakfast? I don't know. The one thing that was really helpful that I did do postpartum meal prep was breakfast burritos.
Mhm.
Those really carried us for the mornings.
You wanna know something that I kinda think about that?
What?
That part of that, you stressing about that was so that you had something that you could have control over that
Yeah, I think you're
you
right.
could like put your brain into rather than,
Because, there is no other way to have any control, and
Right.
especially with her being breech and stuff.
yeah.
But people just say online that you gotta prep for postpartum.
Well, for sure, but
And I was thinking that I wanted you to be able to help me, so you weren't cooking for me, so I needed to prepare for you so that you could
Cool.
assist me. But then the meals happened.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
You're welcome for doing that, for caring about you,
Thanks.
right?
Yes, thank you. You care so much.
But the meal train, if we hadn't had that, it would have been a different story.
For sure.
And I think, that was unneeded stress that I put on myself.
Well, I think had you not focused it on that, it would have been somewhere else. So I think that was a pretty healthy place to put it, at least, you know.
And I ended up not being able to do as much as I wanted to either, which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
This knife.
I got a new knife sharpening kit, the Kin Onion Edition, Work Sharp with the grinder attachment, but I have yet to be able to use it because we have this. No baby.
And you don't really want to use it inside.
No, because it'll kind of spray, or not spray, but there'll be like steel powder that comes off of it, so I don't want to do it in the house. It's going to have to be an outdoor activity. I don't get the layout
What is the layout?
of the kitchen.
Oh, of our kitchen? Well, we're working with a small space. What do you mean you don't get the layout?
The layout's pretty and makes sense. You want to back up and show it? Real quick or no?
Cynthia! You finished your kitchen before we did. It looks fabulous. Thank you, Cynthia.
We need to talk to you guys, you and Robert. We haven't talked to you in a long
I
time.
talked to her on the phone recently.
Oh, well, I need to talk to Robert.
Yeah. We missed them. They ended up not coming through here. So a lot of kitchens, you want to have a triangle between your oven, your sink, and your fridge. We don't have a huge kitchen, obviously, so our triangle is very small. But that's kind of the whole design. We didn't want to put the stove here in the island. This is a really big island. Do you want to see it? Poor girl.
This is kind of the fussiest that she's ever been.
I know.
Aside from on like day 2.
Well, that's what I mean. Is I wonder if she can kind of sense the energy of high energy. So we got this massive island. We didn't want to put the stove here because why not? As your, I don't know. I guess you could cook food here and serve it, but we're gonna be processing game, and also like as I'm washing vegetables and stuff. You could just wipe everything into the sink. It seemed more useful to have the sink over here. We knew some people who had the stove in their island and it just didn't seem as functional that way. Also, one of the
For
big
doing
things
dishes.
was I don't like doing dishes, so now I can wash dishes and still be part of the room if we're having people over. I can look out the windows. I think somebody said you should have your sink here. We wanted this window to be accessible so that we can pass stuff out to the deck if we're making food and we have friends over and stuff. James also said don't have an L or U. Don't put storage here because you can never find stuff in the corners. And I think that's fair.
Gives us more space too.
Yeah.
I think for the size, and I think it makes all the sense. And then our island is giant and overhangs, so we can have bar stools pulled up to it.
This is gonna be our kitchen table.
Yeah.
But we're coming from living in a scamp, so you remember our kitchen situation there? This is bigger than our whole scamp.
Yeah, this island is
Probably.
bigger than our house used to be.
Yeah, wow. Square
So
footage,
that's giant.
yeah, that's hilarious. So, yeah, this works for us, but we did put a lot of thought into it, and it is what we wanted, I guess.
Yeah, Kelly, thanks for being so critical of us. She said, sorry, I wasn't criticizing Lydia.
No, I didn't think you were
No,
criticizing.
I know, I'm just bored. Clearly it triggered us.
Well,
We went on a whole diatribe about how it makes sense.
I'm curious what would be better. I'm truly curious how, okay, at this point though, we're
We're pretty locked in.
but I wonder how it could have been better.
I think for our uses, this makes a lot of sense.
Gosh, we need to sharpen this back. We were also using it as a mallet to,
No, a meat cleaver.
yeah, so there's a full ass, yeah, chunk.
Technically not a cleaver.
I got this because I was watching that Lee Zuki or something. I think she's Chinese. She had all these beautiful videos, and I wanted to be just like her.
But it's not a Japanese cleaver, right? It's a Chinese chef's cleaver. Or
This is Japanese steel, Koyoku. This is
it's
from
a pretty
Amazon.
cheap one, yeah. I just got that one years ago just to try it, and then
You got it as a birthday gift for me or something.
yeah, and then I figured once we wear that out, we could get a new one. But now that I have a really nice sharpener, we'll just be able to hone that edge and bring it right back.
The last time we made this, do you think we had the right amount of vegetables?
Yeah.
Was everything great? Did you like it the way it was? Oh, chicken. I think I have some cooked chicken in a cube in the freezer. But we'll find that. We'll find that out anyway.
Well, it's got to be thawed, right? What are you talking about?
we can thaw it easy, but we put that in after this is all cooked.
Oh, otherwise it'll get rubbery.
Yeah, otherwise it'll be too cooked.
Okay.
Homegirl's doing pretty good.
She's just kind of recreationally having a bottle. Not really.
She doesn't like head stuff. If we got to, maybe we could pull that off. She just looks so dang cute. Okay.
Is the kitchen flipped or is it flipped? I don't know. I'm tripping. It's like.
Is she flipped or the camera? I don't know what you mean.
No, it's. I don't.
The video is flipped.
When I look at it, it looks like I'm looking at a mirror when I look at the video.
Oh, we're on a different screen on the iPad, so maybe that is what's confusing people.
Interesting. Oh, look.
What?
No, they're the same. Wait, I'm on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's old. Oh my god, I thought I was losing it.
Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
my goodness. I was on the other side of you and I was looking at it and the fridge was on the same side on both, but I was on the opposite side. Oh my god.
The image is mirrored and it's throwing people off for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, are you all just used to seeing, well, you're not used to seeing the kitchen.
The thumbnail image versus is flipped compared to the live stream.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sorry. Would it be helpful if we flipped the thumbnail? So that you come in here and, looks like your kitchen is on the left side now. The kitchen is normally on
Okay,
the,
we should change stuff.
yeah. Sorry. I hope it's not that bothersome.
Oh, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. You know, it helps so other people can see the live stream too. Elsa, you look happier and healthier than ever.
Whoa, thank you. I put mascara on today for the first time in months. It feels nice. Feels nice to look nice.
You have gone on a walk in the last few mornings down the driveway.
Yes. Yeah, and our cat, Rogue, the black one, who loves to be carried, has been joining us and it's been so funny. I was a little worried to expand her territory because I don't want her wandering that far. But I figured she's gonna do that no matter what.
They like staying, well, they have so much to entertain themselves with just in the front of our house.
Yeah. It seems like I am their cat mom too, so they kind of stick with me all the time. Kind of like Pilot. They don't go far, depending on where I am. It's so nice. Oh my gosh, this knife is so, I think I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me normally, but to be on camera with it,
Being so dull.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Our fridge is made by Visani. We did it there. It was like 40% off, and it's an AC fridge. It's not anything super special like the rest of our appliances, because fridges don't take a ton of power compared to like the washer dryer. Our washer dryer is specially chosen. It's a heat pump operated washer dryer.
You have some criteria for a fridge though.
Yeah, I did, but not from like an energy saving perspective. As long as it was Energy Star rated or whatever, then that's fine.
And you didn't want an ice machine.
No, because
Or a water
ice and water makers and ice machines are always the first thing that breaks on fridges. That's what all the fridge geeks say. If you don't want to deal with broken fridges, then don't get those.
And we've got our Berkey and ice cube. Hi baby girl, how are you doing? You getting very sleepy?
Yeah, so sleepy. So sleepy. She's like the most wide awake I've ever seen. But yeah, the fridge and the washer dryer has been amazing. I think that was one of those decisions that a lot of people didn't like that turned out to be awesome.
We don't use it very often yet. She goes through a lot of burp cloths and stuff
The bird cloth, she just spit up and all.
on the green chair. She's been going through more burp cloths lately because I think as she's gotten bigger, she'll spit up here and there. And I guess she's going through clothes as she spits up on them, but
Or poops on.
or poops on them when you forget to put a diaper on her. But thankfully she didn't do that this morning. Oops. That could have been so bad. I didn't mean to.
Don't forget to not, you gotta talk loud.
What? Oh my gosh.
I know. The computer that we have on the counter is like maybe 2 minutes behind.
Why?
So then,
There we go.
oh my gosh, it's so trippy to, I keep glancing at it and then, yeah, it's messed up. Can I move this closer so people can hear better?
Yeah, sorry, is it quiet? Can't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
What are you doing?
Trying to,
Oh, do you want me to do it?
yeah. Is that okay?
It,
And then I'll move this down maybe, one of these.
down?
Yeah, so that it like, so that it's leaning a little bit and then this one can extend or something. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the iPad mount duct taped to the tripod. Somebody says, I hear you just fine. They have a hearing problem. Okay.
Our audio's never all that great
On live stream.
on live streams. We should figure out how to
Here,
be
if
more
you take her,
professional.
I can bend it down a little bit.
what are you trying to bend it down for?
So that you can see what you're doing,
Oh,
right?
instead of us?
Well, I guess we gotta choose, huh? Or make it further back, whatever, this is fine, right?
We'll just change up the shot here and there.
And then just try to talk loud, your voice doesn't carry as well. It's okay, it's fine, it's so funny how people are. Yeah, wireless mics to the iPad unfortunately isn't as easy as one would hope. Live streaming is kind of archaic and you have to use OBS among other things, or I don't know, a bunch of different software, and on an iPad it just doesn't.
Unless you know something we don't.
I'm sure there's a way.
Also, when we used to stream on an iPad all the time and we plugged in a microphone, but this new iPad no longer has an audio port. And we don't have the dongle, so we just didn't mess with it today.
And the mic always sounded better but was quieter, so everybody would complain about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We do what we can.
She doesn't seem bothered by the onions, so
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day when I was making the soup.
there's a sneeze.
Sneezes. It never bothers me cutting up onions because I have contacts in.
I'm gonna open the window.
Here, I'll do it.
What's our favorite part of the new kitchen?
The sink.
Mine is the counter space just to work on stuff. Like bringing in the groceries.
Yeah.
I was picturing how I was gonna fit them all on our slabs that we had up here, and then realized, oh wow, they're all clear and way bigger than they used to be, and made it infinitely easier.
The big fridge is really nice too. We just drove our hour-and-a-half drive to the grocery store yesterday, which has been fun to do with Odie, and it feels so good when we get back from the store to have it all stocked and loaded, and now to have it in our big kitchen all organized and stuff is so nice.
And we take lots of breaks when we drive with her. Like pull over and get her out and
Change her
stretch her out and
diaper.
all that.
It's a lot of fun. The very first time we went, she slept the whole way there and the whole way back.
You gotta keep talking loud.
Sorry.
If you're just joining us, we're making coconut curry soup.
Slowly.
Slowly making coconut curry soup. Normally it's an easy, fast thing to do, but with, how is the GX470 running? Have you done the timing belt? Yeah, we did the timing belt as soon as we got it, and it is amazing. Like, I don't know, they're just, don't tell anybody, but they're just perfect vehicles.
Barron will always come inside after spending some time with his car and just say, I love the Lexus. You do that with a Subaru too. You put a lot of thought into your vehicles.
Well, the Subaru is just more complicated, more of a pain in the butt, but
That car did us very well.
yeah. For what it is, it was amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to bonk you. I'm just trying to find, like, so I can...
I can also move too.
You could slide closer to the camera, maybe. Since I can't see your arms anyway.
Let me double this. I guess this is my issue, is I keep having to move you. Whoops.
I can't believe she's still awake. Normally walking around with her like this, it's not even 5 minutes and she's calm.
This is I think this is our afternoon pattern. She's not quite this fussy normally though. And I mean, this being fussy, we have such an amazing little girl. This is about as fussy as she gets. Holy moly. The other day, she woke up from, it was evening, and I was about to pass her off to Barron for the night. So I just got up off the couch with her. I had just kind of fed her and she fell asleep, and she started crying in her sleep, still asleep. It made me cry because I had just never heard her cry like that. And then she popped out of it immediately because she was dreaming. It was so weird.
And you had, I think that's kind of interesting to talk about, that your sensitivity to vitamin B.
Yeah.
And it might be the MTHFR gene that's doing that. My mom's in the comments saying that Camp is losing it.
Why?
Because he can hear us talking.
Hi, Camper.
Camp is with my parents right now.
He's on vacation.
But yeah, so something with taking too much B vitamin is really throwing off your
my hormones.
hormones.
It did that during pregnancy too. I got on a prenatal that caused me, oh my gosh, I had been feeling so amazing during pregnancy, and then taking this prenatal for a couple of weeks got me so depressed and anxious and horrible, feeling really, really PMS-y. I've only heard her squeak twice. That's really sweet.
She had a big burp just now.
Oh, good. That's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably what she's...
Okay, sis, we ready to pass out?
I can, hello? 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 What's that called? Okay, anyway.
Losing it?
Yes.
Lack of sleep?
It's getting to be, I go to bed, get ready for bed around 8 now.
What time is it? Like pushing 7?
6:37. We got time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but what we were saying about the B vitamins, I started taking a B complex again because now I'm not pregnant, so I just wanted to see what was up. And it did the same thing. So that day that I cried when she cried that night, it seemed like a pretty hormonal reaction. Far more than what I think I normally would have, the way I normally would have reacted. But that was really weird. Weird that she was dreaming to that extent. I wonder what she was dreaming about, because she's never cried like that before. Man, we're just so lucky to have such a peaceful baby. We love her so much.
No, we stay back up.
Yes, the kitchen is backward. We'll have to flip the live stream, I think, or flip the thumbnail. It's just because we're live streaming on an iPad this time. Will you leave the live stream up? Yes, we always do. After the baby shower, I took it down because we had opened a package on camera that showed I made that mistake. It showed our address, and so I took it down to what?
I just bent down to check in the freezer and came back up and then blindfolded her.
That might be the last ticket, is taking her bow off.
Good idea.
She's so cute, but she's not into fashion, just like her mom. Maybe we'll get there though. I cannot wait to do cute hairstyles on her. Cannot wait.
Right now she's got that old man,
Yeah,
balding
so,
old man
I don't know
look.
what is going on.
It's kind of pitiful.
So cute.
She's kind of losing a little bit of hair.
Just right here.
It's about, her hairline's an inch set back.
I put breast milk on it, so it looks a little, oh, you can't probably tell
Yeah,
with
but-
the quality. But we're treating it with breast milk and
Among
It's-
other things.
hardly visible, but
I mean, we hardly noticed it, but now we did. And
Doreen was the
trying
one
to
who
stay
pointed
ahead
it
of
out.
Yeah.
Doreen said, oh, that's cradle cap. I just thought it was dry skin. That's okay.
Which is kind of the same thing, it sounds like.
Doing good, baby.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Camp was a puppy. He went through, he blew his coat when he was teeny tiny. Looked like he had mange for a little bit, but it was just allergies.
It's fun to know you'll have these videos when you're old and Coyote Lucille has grown. Kitchen is great. Thank you. We were just talking about how we want to, as she gets older and stuff, we are excited to play her animal shows like Planet Earth and stuff. And then Barron realized we can play her our videos. Just keep them on.
All the old Scamp videos and stuff, just play the playlist and she can watch our home videos like they're a TV series.
Because we were having a talk about, whoa, how much screen time we'll do with her. And so when we do screen time, what kind of screen time will that look like?
And we want, like, I don't know, just to be mindful of it, but also we want her to be good at technology and not try to totally shelter her from it, because technology has done a lot of really positive things in our lives, so I don't know.
Our blending, that's kind of the normal to Nomad thing, is our blending of the digital world with the natural world. That's how we were able to make the Scamp our livelihood.
And like we're live streaming from our off-grid house right now via
Yeah.
Starlink, so.
You are so high tech. I don't think I would be if it weren't for you. So I think that's awesome, and I think she'll have a great balance.
You're good at using tech, you just don't totally understand how it works.
Well, you had to teach me what I do know. Well, no, I mean, I know how to video edit. I guess
Right.
that's the digital thing I
And
do.
you always have been like good with computers, but not as geeky, you know?
This was what? This was probably, I was in grade school. My dad had always said, you need to find a job that, you need to learn how to use a computer so you can do a computer job. And I told him, I will never work on a computer as my job. I will never do that. This was obviously way back before computers were really popping like they are now. But I think that's pretty hilarious. Yes, we hear you much better, you guys. Thank you. Cool. Flip the handle on the fridge.
No, it opens like this.
That or really low. The handle is super low, which is really weird. That is a
Should
handle.
we
Huh?
split one of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are amazing. Cola flavored kombucha with mushrooms.
Okay, so
I don't know how real it is, but.
is this backwards for you guys, or can you read it? Yeah, it's backwards.
Oh.
Yeah. So normally in our live streams, is it not?
I don't know.
These are really good. They're by GT's kombucha.
So they're probably just basically Coke, but
Are these GT's?
yeah,
This doesn't say GT. What does this say?
I don't know. Yeah, it says GTs. And
Where's
like cryptic.
Oh, okay. Cute. Neat logo. Watching from Australia.
We just met Max and Aki a few months ago now, and he is the sweetest dude and coolest dude ever.
It seems like he's got a lot of really cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
We
Real
met
awesome
him
to go there.
through Eamon and Beck when we were doing their podcast. Have you all seen that podcast on the Reroute podcast with Eamon and Beck? I thought it turned out really good. We were super nervous on the drive home.
Well, I had been through the ringer. I
Yeah.
hadn't been home for a week and a half and spent the whole last week in a whole nother state with a bunch of my buddies hunting, and it was like -5 degrees and gnarly. So then
We're having bro time.
and then we went straight to like Summit County to do the.
And our solar system had gone out for the first time. So I had been on the phone with him trying to navigate all that. So he's stressing about that. I was pregnant. We were worried that I had preeclampsia because I was really just kind of gaining weight.
Well, and you're
swollen.
bloated.
Yeah,
Or swollen.
extra swollen.
Somebody super chatted.
Oh, sorry. Gosh, if we have missed any super chats from Carissa Ann, thank you so much, Carissa. Please yell at us if we've missed
No, I
any
think
super
that was
chats.
fine.
Okay. Love the podcast. Cool. I loved it so much.
But
Cool.
yeah, all that to say, I was not in a normal headspace going into that. And it was high production and
Yeah.
in like a bougie part of Colorado, so
Vail, right?
like Summit County, I
Oh.
don't know. But yeah, it was bougie and a whole thing, you know,
Yeah.
with all the cameras on us and everything, and I don't know.
And we didn't know them,
Yeah, we had just met them moments prior.
so we were kind of getting to know them during the podcast.
So I feel like we could have
talked forever with them.
but I feel like had we known them longer, we could have had, I don't know, maybe a more interesting, well, I don't know about more interesting, but different conversation. You know?
Yeah. It would have been probably different,
Yeah.
but they are awesome. They were great. It was so fun to get to meet them in real life. Loved them. Loved Max. That was awesome. And Kinging It. We got to meet them too. And Kara and Nate even. It was a cool experience.
What else?
How many of these mushrooms do we want in here? They shriek up to nothing, so probably the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, we might as well, we won't use them otherwise. Eamon was so sweet in person.
$4.99. Are you out of your mind?
Kelsey Sue,
So glad you guys are soaking it all in. Will you be taking OD out in the scamp?
for sure. Oh
She
goodness.
said, heck yeah! That yell is so funny. That's about all of her voice that we've heard. Definitely scamp trips with Odie. I want to do backpacking trips. I'm so excited.
Have you found anything about the B vitamin issues? No, we were just talking to ChatGPT about it earlier because it's kind of too niche without having a super geek practitioner like naturopath or something, and we don't have a great naturopath to talk to, so there's super chat.
Shazzy shares. Love seeing you guys in the kitchen as a fam. Buy yourself a self-care mama gift. Thank you so much, Shazzy shares. What's she doing, girl? She got a burp or a poop?
I just got out another bottle to see if she wants to keep chugging.
If she's hardcore doing it, what time is it? I guess I fed her a little over an hour ago. I'm still catching my letdown. Sorry, we're bouncing all over the place. We can go back to any topic if you guys want. Just comment. I'm still catching my letdown from my other boob as I breastfeed her, because otherwise it just kind of soaks into my nipple pad, and then that is what the bottles are that we're feeding her. And then I pump once at night when Barron has his shift with her, so we are getting some of
I know, girl.
the hind milk, and then we mix all the bottles so that she's kind of getting a blend. For the most part though, I think that these, well, I don't know, the letdown has been a little yellow lately with some of that fattiness, so I don't know, but she's getting, all this milk that's happening is just from the milk that I've caught. Lori Owen, I was wondering the same. What were you wondering? I can't find. Oh, Barron, are you feeding that baby a cold bottle?
No, of course not.
Typically we warm them. She doesn't seem bothered by them being cold. We've looked into it to wonder if, to learn if that's a problem. But it seems like she doesn't mind.
If she reacted negatively to it, we wouldn't, but she just crushes it just the same, so. 95% of the time we warm them, but 5% of the time we don't.
Okay, in this pot, is this everything? We've got mushrooms, sweet potatoes, carrots, onion, garlic. Oh, ginger. Ginger! Is there anything else that I am missing? Did you get any big chunks? I feel like last time we could have added more ginger. Did you get any chunks you didn't like of the ginger?
No, not that I noticed.
This ginger's on its way out, so I think I'll just use all of it. I love ginger. Cut off the dry chunks. What you making? We're making coconut curry soup. Kind of forget how to make it. I should have gone back to our old scamp videos. Cold bottles are meh for some kiddos and others are more picky. Babies don't seem to reject cold milk. Pepper. Pepper. Pepper.
Cayenne. Well, we haven't done any spices yet, right?
Not yet. Gabby hated cold formula when she was a baby. Warm breast milk from the stove helps newborns not get colic. She looking lovingly up at Barron. Of course. She's gonna be such a daddy's girl. I had the thought the other day that even if Barron is her absolute favorite and she wants to spend, when she's a little older, spend all her time with Barron, how amazing of a girl she will be. How lucky she will be to have such an amazing relationship with her dad. She'll have no problems. She'll want no man in the future because she'll be secure. It's amazing. If she loves her dad more than anyone, more than me, then she will be an amazing girl.
That's a nice outlook.
But I kind of have to prep myself because I think that's how it's going to go.
I don't know. Look how bothered she is by me right now.
We could swap if you want to.
Do you want to?
We could, yeah. Hi, baby. We could also try to move a bit.
Yeah.
But you've had quite a bit of milk now, huh?
Well, she really hasn't had that much milk. She's just been kind of.
She always sips on it.
Yeah.
We kind of also treat the bottles as her pacifier. She doesn't really use pacifiers outside of the bottle.
Okay, where are we here?
We're chopping ginger. Use the spoon to take this
The
off.
skin off?
Yeah. And then chop it real nice and small.
Can't see my hands, huh?
I guess I'll be on this side.
Yeah, the unsolicited advice is like kind of hilarious.
Well, it's okay. Everybody just wants
To help.
And all babies are so different that everybody has all kinds of advice.
And generationally, the pendulum swings from one thing to the next. So then someone has one set of information that was the norm 50 years ago, and now it's totally taboo, and vice versa. And I don't think anybody's right or wrong necessarily. We just like learn things and adapt, and the pendulum swings back and forth.
What are you doing? What do you mean? I can't wear earrings anymore. I did put some on for now for this
She
video.
yanks 'em.
She'll yank them more and more. How come we can't get closed caption? It's because this is a live stream. You'll be able to, after the live stream posts, once it's no longer live. Sorry about that.
Thank you for,
Holy
thank you.
moly. Kokeshi Kawaii. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. Thank you so much for watching and being with us.
What was I saying?
Beautiful kitchen, huge fridge. Can you give a tour of the kitchen? Oh, it's a good idea, Mother.
Yeah, we'll do that. Once,
yeah.
Once the Instant Pot's rocking, then we'll do a tour
Yeah,
of the
as
kitchen.
the soup is going. Also, we'll show a nice tour of like nice footage and everything in the next video. This week's video is the live stream.
Okay, so I can just mince this up and then go in, right?
Nice and small. Seems seems like she loves you just as much as Elsa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she
For sure.
doesn't seem to have a preference. But well, I think sometimes she'll get more fussy with you when she's hungry because you smell like milk.
Yeah.
Like she associates you with food
Yeah.
more than me, whereas she kind of associates me with
Sleep.
sleep. Yeah. So I think that could be deceiving to think like, oh well, it's one way or the other, whatever.
You will both find her groove. All babies are different. Yeah, it seems like we are every day finding that groove.
Well, but she changes too.
Right.
Like she just started smiling at things, not just like she has smiled in the past, just more not for any reason. Like her face just does a smile, but now she's starting to smile like at us or in reaction to things, which is really sweet.
He's about to pull the braid, dust grip on the braid. Whirly. Are you getting so sleepy?
What does the princess think about the baby? Camp is kind of apathetic, like he'll sniff her and stuff. Pilot is very interested, like just wants to be around her.
Loves her.
And that's kind of why we got a female German Shepherd, is because they're known for being so good with kids. But yeah, Pilot is so interested and would lay on Odie all the time if she could. But
What's he taking?
yeah, they've been super sweet. Camp kind of doesn't super care. He's a little interested.
I'm gonna
Pilot
take the sweater off.
super interested. The kitties like being around the baby, but they've been super gentle and sweet. So it's been really cool. I thought the animals would be more of a project than they have been, to kind of figure out how to be gentle with the baby and stuff, but it's been pretty easy.
What does the temperature say?
Inside here, 70.
Oh wow.
It's hot.
This is a warm day.
Yeah. It's feeling like we can stop burning the stove at all. Like, I haven't run it for the last 2 nights.
I bet.
It'll come back cold.
Yeah, that always teases us.
Well, I'm not really ready for flies and bugs
I
just
know.
yet.
What you doing? Got a hair, one of my hairs stuck in your hand? How'd you get that? You took it off my head, right off my head. Thank you. Are we getting so sleepy?
So sleepy.
So tired. Huh.
Thank you, Robin Marie. $9.99. You out of your mind?
Thanks, Robin.
You missed any?
Yeah. Oh, it's so cozy. Sometimes the smiles are gas. That might have been what it's been the last couple days. Pre her awake smiles.
Yeah.
Her reflexive smiles happen as she's falling asleep, and it is so cute.
Like the ones that aren't really at anything.
Yeah.
But the other day we were talking to her, and she, like whenever we would talk, the smile would kick off bigger, and that was
At
really
you.
sweet. Yeah.
I cannot wait till she gets to be more responsive and can see us and can hold things and just get bigger, but also stay so small. Would you? When was the last time you changed her?
Before the live stream.
Okay, I might do that.
Homesteading plans for the summer. Elsa's really thinking this will be the first year that we can really spend time and energy on gardening. We would like to, I don't know, we're kicking around the idea if we could like work with a greenhouse company to get a detached dome greenhouse before we finish the greenhouse on the south side of our house. That would be wonderful, because the greenhouse, the attached greenhouse, is going to be a whole thing, and it's going to be expensive, so it'll probably be a couple of years yet before we can do that. But if we could do a detached greenhouse for now, that would really get us a good jump on growing a lot more things than we can grow just in the ground. But besides that, I don't know. I would really like to get into chickens like sooner than later. Bulldog Mama 1999, you're out of your mind. Thank you so much. But yeah, I would like to get some chickens going. And then at some point, I think goats would be really interesting. Using them as pack goats, I think would be really cool. And then, but I don't know. I honestly, part of it is the balance of wanting to maintain some sort of freedom to where we can not be so stuck here if we want to like go away for the weekend. But more and more, that's just a sort of constraint that we're going to have to surrender to, is not being able to travel so freely. But honestly, we were just talking about this, that we're not in a super wanting to travel mindset right now because we traveled so much in the last almost decade. So it's been really nice to kind of root in and just live in our house and get that all dialed rather than bebopping around the whole world. Emily Bimley, thank you so much. $7.99, you out of your mind? Surreal seeing y'all from scamping years ago to holding a baby in your house. Yeah, it's pretty wild for us too. But this is kind of what we always dreamt of, so it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel unreal. It just feels like our dream in that way has kind of come true, which is really cool. But yeah, we've been scheming on it for a long time. But that's also why, yeah, like I said in the last video, that's why we waited so long to have a kid and to buy our land and everything, is because if we took our time, then we could not have debt and have everything dialed and all that. So yeah, it's working out great as we kind of foresaw. Oh, yeah, chickens will be great for composting, and they're kind of a low level, easier thing to have around than most other animals are. Elsa, are we adding meat to this?
The chicken after.
But do we have that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, because I don't think we do.
Well, whatever the meat is, we'll add it after.
Could we do like venison? Would that be gross?
I don't think it'd be gross. I'll check the freezer and see.
Because we might need to do venison.
I think we might have cooked venison too.
Yeah. Okay, this is ready, I think. Unless, have you not done garlic yet, or have you?
Yes.
You have done garlic?
Yes.
Okay, then we've got all of our veggies. This is the slowest coconut curry we've ever made by a long shot. Oh, something that we're kind of scheming on how to do is our drawer pulls for all these. A friend just sent us a bunch of black leather, which I think could be cool. We're thinking leather will be the way, but just having a little horizontal leather band that Elsa stitches for the drawer pulls.
Nice, we got a good burp.
I don't know.
Do you know where the coconut milk is? Cans.
Yeah,
And
the coconut's over here.
Yeah, we're talking about doing leather drawer pulls. We're just trying to figure out what color leather.
Black leather if you want to show it. But we're not super sold on that.
Considering using black leather, I am thinking, ooh, rain? I really have my heart set on a brown. I think it would match all the wood. But I'm gonna make a video in the different colors and then see. Pilot's right outside. The cats are outside hunting. They've been outdoor cats, just like we wanted them, and they love it outside.
We bring them in at night.
I think they would choose to come in at night if they.
Well, they scratch at the glass when they're ready to come in.
They're so spoiled. You guys were right that they would be indoor outdoor. And then Pilot's right outside. Camp is with his grandparents in Denver. On vacation, they take him on occasion.
Okay, here's this.
So those go in, both those go in.
And
Oh,
you
here's
need this fish sauce.
A little squirt of that. One of these. And then the container of broth with about up to the max fill line with water.
Here's this. Red curry paste. A full thing of red curry paste, yeah?
Yep. You trying to do?
I can't believe she's not asleep. What in the world?
We'll try the boob for a bit. It'd be fun if we could play music.
I know. That sucks. Like, oftentimes we want to play music while we're working on projects or whatever, but if we play music, unless it's royalty free, we can't use that in the videos. But it would be fun to like listen to whatever music we're actually listening to and then share that. But can't do that. Can opener?
Would be where the silverware is. Oh my gosh, the sunset. Holy moly. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much.
Oh, the kitties went in. You want both of these coconuts?
Yep.
It's so funny, like, I don't mean to call anyone out, but like the idea of like reminding us that we should baby-proof our house. Some of the advice we get that,
I think it extra frustrates you because we get so much of it.
yeah, but there's so many things that are like so obvious that I feel like it insults my intelligence, but I feel like it's not at all posited that way, and I need to like work on myself. But
I have not knitted anything. I don't know how to knit. I have crocheted a huge blanket for her that I have not quite finished. I started it right after I miscarried, and I made it with the intention of holding my next baby in it. It kind of helped me emotionally after the miscarriage. Kitty cat, what are you doing? What are you doing, Robe?
no, it's all good. I really don't want to, yeah. I'm just saying in general, it's just funny, like, there's lots of advice we get that's like, man, do you think we're stupid? But I don't think that that's at all anyone's intention is to call us stupid.
Yeah, well, and we just get so much of that that then it feels like they must all think we're stupid.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a me problem. I need to do better and be more resilient.
Cooking with Barron. No need to apologize, please.
Okay, should I,
Oh, Gabby, good idea. She said then palm sugar or brown sugar. That might be what we were missing last time, Gabby.
for what?
Then the soup. That could be a little bit, I knew we were missing something.
Brown sugar?
Yeah, add a
Oh,
little
that sounds
dash
good.
of brown sugar.
And we'll add a little bit of this fish sauce, right?
Yes. You don't feel like you have to stir it like that.
Okay.
You're doing great. So then the rest of this, then fill it with water to the
Oh, I'm
max.
panicking.
Just relax.
Overwhelmed.
I don't know how much of that, maybe just like a tablespoon.
Okay.
That's added salt. I always wanted to add this when we were making this in the scamp, but I knew we would have no other use for fish sauce. And
Aside from pad thai, right?
yeah, but we just could not have anything excess in the scamp, so I never bought it. And here we are in our house.
Okay, what am I doing now?
Add this.
I did. I
Let's do
added
one at
this.
a time. We'll add this.
What? But there was one other thing. Right?
Just do that.
Oh, the brown sugar. Pilot, enough. To the full line? I don't see it.
No, just add the whole thing. Then you'll add, it's about a third of this of water to the max fill line.
Do we need brown sugar?
Just, how about start just with the water?
Well, I just don't want to add all the water and then we don't have room for anything else.
Well, the brown sugar's not gonna.
Well, you don't know how much brown sugar some of us want.
And it looks like it just needs a couple cups of water.
So where's the max line? Oh, right there.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's got ice in it. I guess that doesn't matter.
Oh,
She spit up.
no, we're just done.
Somebody said don't let the baby play with that knife. Thank you so much. I was just thinking that I really wanted to let the baby play with the knife. That's funny. Okay, brown sugar.
That's, I think, in the bottom drawer, up over here, right here. Are we done? Then it's in the glass jar right here.
Did I just put all of this in there?
Yes, all of it. Maybe like a tablespoon or two.
Like two of these?
I'd say that's probably good. Yeah.
Okay, do we win?
Give it a little squirt of that fish sauce.
I already did.
Okay. Then we need salt.
Just go crazy. You want a little cayenne?
Sure. All of our major spices are not over here.
And you already put garlic. So just salt. What are we gonna do for meat?
I gotta look in the freezer. We never used to add meat to it because we couldn't keep meat.
I feel like venison would not be totally ideal, but it might be delicious. Just the same.
Well, I think we should add it regardless. We'll have to go make sure we can find some that's cooked or get some thawed quick. Well, girl.
Okay.
I think at this point people are probably telling us what to do just to try to poke at Barron.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that. Just to
Just
help me
ignore it.
not go insane. That's so nice of you. Does this have to go in the fish sauce?
Probably. I've seen chickens attack a rattlesnake. Whoa.
Yeah, guinea fowl are supposedly good for that.
Guess we know who organized the kitchen. Actually, Barron did. But I have my drawers, my certain drawers. That was from the baking drawer. I baked some breadsticks the other day.
Where did the paper towels go?
They were, I don't know, they're right there. Did you take them out for a cleaning job?
I swear, they were right there.
They did used to be. Did you add salt?
Yeah. I think it's good, right? We
Yeah.
just gotta figure out what meat we have.
And then we put that in after it's cooked.
Yeah.
Can we
Starting to
see the
cool down
baby's
outside.
face? My braids are gonna be a dangerous move. Sorry, girl. Here she is. She looks like a little old man right now. She's losing her hair on the top of her head. That's okay. She's perfect no matter what.
It's probably good that her cuteness chills out a little bit.
So we don't eat her. Chickpeas sound good. That's a good idea. Composting, yes. Via our bokashi kit that Gabby, who's in this chat, she sent us.
Okay, I'm gonna be down there. Put this stuff away.
And then we just gotta throw this on the Instant Pot. Why don't we do that and then we can get this going. We could put the Instant Pot probably anywhere the cord is really long.
I'm just gonna put it on top of the oven, huh? This little oven.
Sure.
Okay. Who's that?
Rachel, from the classic. I didn't see the message.
Oh.
Y'all are making my mouth water with this soup. Come and have some, Rachel.
You guys are invited anytime.
Oh, it's deer time.
Oh. When did the cats get in here?
I let him in. You watched me let him in.
I am losing it.
What do you need?
I
You
need
need some
you to,
sugar?
I'll get the baby and you do this. Yeah, some sugar.
Almost all babies lose their top hair. Both me and my daughters didn't grow it back till we were 3. Oh, you hear that? You hear that, baby?
Might be a bald for a long time, girl.
I think she is getting a little sleepy now.
Where is she? Okay, I'll let you drive this. I don't know how it works.
Still using TP for paper towels.
I can't find the damn paper towel.
Man, I wish you could see the full sunset. You can see just a glimpse of it right now. It's gorgeous outside right now. You need to burp.
Where are the paper towels? I'm gonna lose it.
Could be anywhere. Did you bring them upstairs?
I don't think so.
Bald, my dad says. You know, we are hoping not. Though I do.
Of all things she can inherit from Terry. Come on, Violet.
They could go out. The kitties are fine, right?
I don't know.
I hear that your
Come
hair
Good girl.
is inherited from the mother's dad. So we'll see what happens.
If she just never grows her hair back, that'd be not ideal. But we'll love her
She's
just
perfect no matter what.
Okay, now what?
Now we can clean up.
Did you turn this on?
Oh, right. Pressure cook for 9 minutes.
I'm gonna make coffee. Oh, I can't do that, huh?
You can plug it in.
I have to do it on a different.
You can use instant. Be careful. Oh.
I drank too much instant coffee really late at night because I had the baby in one hand and was making it with the other hand and it was dark. And I got sick.
Yeah, you woke up the next morning and said, I threw up. And then I saw that the instant coffee on the counter was gone, like a third of it was gone.
Oopies.
Colorado does have the best sunsets. We see so much sky because we're up a little bit, we're up high a little bit. Oh, and it is just beautiful. The sunrises are my favorite.
Okay, so this is going, right?
Yep. Her bottle is empty.
Is it? She drank that whole thing?
I don't know.
No, I put it in the fridge. It's still full.
Thank you, mods. When I saw I didn't.
Let's see.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Now what?
When I saw
we
my
could
daughter.
do kitchen tour.
Oh yeah.
Aiming and back right
Oh,
here.
we were just talking about you guys.
Welcome to our haggard live stream where we can't make clean thoughts. We just put our coconut curry soup in the Instant Pot.
We could clear the counters and then do a little tour.
Okay.
What are you doing up here, Rogue?
Oh no.
Hopefully the rain doesn't last. We've got a metal roof, and when we finish our ceilings, which should happen this spring, of course, it seems to always rain on live stream days.
It never rains, except for live streams. This is Rogue. She's the sweetest.
She's been so jealous to not be the baby.
Oh, girl.
But as we finish our ceilings this spring, we want to put a layer of something, I think, behind. Or first, we'll do a layer of like a felt or a sound dampening. Oh, good, we got a sleepy girl. Then our wooden planks.
Like 1x6s?
to hopefully dampen some of the sound, because what is it about the foam that
It's
amplifies?
it's closed cell foam, so it's higher R value, but it's super hard. So the sound just passes straight through it. Whereas I thought, since it's foam, it would be sound dampening, but it's not.
When it rains, we can't hardly have a conversation in here. Eamon and Beck, we were just talking about your Reroute podcast and how much fun we had on it and how cool it was to get to meet you guys in real life. I'm trying to send everyone to the Reroute podcast. They've had some really incredible guests since we've been on and before.
Okay.
This guy wants to live stream also, I guess.
Does this need to be on here?
You can pop it on the back. It catches steam and stuff. The Instant Pot usually takes, with this much inside of it, about 15-20 minutes to get up to pressure, and then I just have it pressure cooking for just 9 minutes.
Is it working on it? Because it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it is. It's on keep warm.
No, that's on for after.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's on, it just has a lot in there to cook. Glad y'all seem to be adjusting and settling into this new adventure. Nothing makes you realize how human your parents are than becoming parents yourself.
Yeah, that's true. And they were younger than us when they had us, both of our parents.
I can't imagine having 3 kids already at this age, but at the same time, I do really wish that we could have started having kids earlier. But I think it wouldn't have been so amazing before, because we were doing everything we were doing to set us up so that we could have kids and do it in a way that would help us enjoy it.
It would have been infinitely harder at any other point in life.
Yeah, and the route that we chose, absolutely. Can you imagine having kids in the scamp? I mean, we probably wouldn't have stayed in the scamp.
If she was like a little older, I feel like that would be easier.
We might have gone, if we had a baby while we were living in the scamp, we probably would have done an apartment or something for a bit, and then I bet we would have scooted back into the A-frame, or into the scamp, because we only had camp.
We need to do meat. Get it out at least, right?
Meat. Brian, thank you. You wanna hold her for a sec? I'll get meat, and then
we'll do a kitchen tour.
And then I'll put her on my other boob.
Okay.
We only got one boob in. Okay, be right back. This is so funny. From the time that we've had her, because we're so tired, we have to announce our to-do list for the next 10 minutes, or else we can't
the
get
next
anything
2
done.
things.
Yeah.
We can't keep
We
track of-
announce it out loud to each other so that we can remember ourselves what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't you get out a little snack?
Like what? What kind of snacks should we have? Like the white chocolate pretzels?
Something that will buzz us up again.
Well, that's sugary. Right?
Yeah.
These yogurt pretzels from Natural Grocers are one of my favorite sweet snacks.
Yes, we do have chicken.
We have chicken. Yay, chicken. I was kind of interested to try venison with this.
Good. The only thing is you gotta thaw it and then cook it.
Well, I would rather have chicken. Like, I think chicken would be better. But she's starting to blink a little heavy.
So we'll just put this in a bowl of water, egg.
Yeah.
This should work. Look at this steak. Can you see
Wow.
it? Oh yeah, you can see a little more than what we can see on our. Hi, baby. Hi.
If you're watching me just stare blankly, I'm trying to read comments and like think about things and then respond, but and eat these yogurt pretzels, and I can't at all do all those things at the same time.
You're doing great. What am I doing? Man. I think we should have started the soup a little earlier.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, it's your bedtime.
Is it?
20 minutes or 30 minutes, yeah.
Well, it's been kind of 9 o'clock. As summer goes on and days get lighter, it's been more of a 9 to 3 situation, and then 3 to 9, which I think makes you.
Explain what that means.
For anyone who doesn't know, we have a really incredible sleep system that thankfully we can have given our type of work that we do. So Barron will take the baby from, it started because I couldn't get any sleep with the baby because I'm just sleeping so light. I'm sleeping so light that she always, any little sound, any little movement wakes me up. So what Barron started doing is he would take the baby from 8 to 2 so that I could have some sleep. I'm so glad that you're just such a good dad that I can trust you to do that. We don't have a relationship or a situation where I feel like I have to have her with me through the night.
Tell me more.
Well, I was just thinking, I'm sure there's certain moms who, I don't know, maybe. I just feel lucky that I can trust you to.
Well, and our situation allows me to stay up till 3 in the morning.
And that I know you'll do a good job with her.
Yeah.
But he will take her.
Oh, goodness.
Sometimes you'll bring her to me to feed her, depending on what's going on. But I have a Medela hand pump that I do one pump with, so that I can continue to signal my body to produce milk during that feed. Also, I don't think I could go that long. So he's got her for about 6 hours. Then he brings her back to me, and I sleep with her for the rest of the night until we get up and we wake up Barron at some point in the morning. I tried to at least 8 o'clock, but she's not really up and grooving in the morning until about 7:30 anyway, and then we got to do a whole feed, and usually we do a full both boobs feed, and then she takes a nap. Yeah, I'm low on sugar right now, I think. Blood sugar.
But yeah, last night I didn't go to sleep till like 4.
Well, you brought her to me at 3, and then I feel like you're.
But then I gotta like do all the things.
Well, you extra caffeinate yourself at night too
Yeah.
to try to stay awake, so then it takes you a while to wind down.
And then I gotta like take your milk and clean up all the stuff and bring you stuff and whatever.
What you doing, Rogue? That's a good girl pilot.
Man. Our kitties are the awesomest. They're so cool.
Except when they walk on me at night.
Yeah, no idea.
They just want to be held. They want to sleep right next to me.
So you're for sure that this thing is doing its thing?
Yep.
Because it's not making any noise.
It can't. You know
Oh, now it is.
how much it has to heat up. And it's
Yeah.
doing it just on electricity, not on the stove.
Yeah, is the arrow at the top set to pressure? Seal.
Yeah. Have you ever cooked anything in there?
No,
on
that's
your own?
why I'm panicking.
I love the Instant Pot. I think it might be my favorite appliance that I've had. Coming in hot though is the stand mixer. I just haven't been able to use it a whole lot because we got it right before baby came.
Mine's our espresso machine.
Yeah, I believe
And
that.
a close second is this Breville electric small oven. This thing's amazing.
Yes, Elsa, you're right. Some dads are not like Barron. LOL, you lucky, you can trust him. I see a lot of comments about him being an awesome dad, and keep him up, because he really is.
Oh.
You deserve it. Barron, watching you with your little one, you're a natural baby whisperer. I love my new blender, our Instant Pot, and our air fryer. Oh, I would love to try an air fryer.
What we really want, and like, once our garden's really dialed, is the, can you say? Oh, we got a burp.
What?
Freeze dryer.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We want that so bad. Holy cow. It's hilarious how much we're losing it right now.
I know.
It takes a lot of energy to live stream. Oh, hey, we have a tour. We got to do a kitchen tour for you.
Normally, we're fully tapping out right now. Like, you are getting in bed,
yeah.
and I'm like making my coffee for the night and settling into the couch.
But thankfully for all of you, we have soup to eat.
Yeah.
So we'll be here, losing our minds for a few more minutes. Or for probably at least another half hour.
I don't know if we'll make it to eat soup on the live stream. We'll just have to sit with everyone quietly. Maybe we could have a reading time or something. Where we all read books together silently.
How should we do this tour? I can just show you and move the camera.
Yeah, we don't have to like clean any of this up.
I'm gonna move these chairs so we can show you the. Oh, this wasn't plugged in.
Oh yikes!
We could have just died on you and lost you. I gotta plug you in. There we go. Okay.
What's it at?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Can we see it one way or another? I'm scared to look.
Yeah, we might lose the stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good now. It says it's on.
Well, I just don't want this to be.
This is it starting at, is it 86 or 98?
Yeah, 86. And if it were charging the battery would be blinking, right?
I don't know. I guess we'll see what the number changes to. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready for a kitchen tour? Your baby girl is so chill.
This is like the least chill evening.
That we've had.
Like normally she's crashing out by now.
85 or 90, is it? It's 85. Yeah, so we're losing, yeah, we're good.
So that's good.
Okay. Here we go. I'll bring you back. So
I was trying to get out of the shot and you just like kept me in.
So you get a wide angle of the whole thing. This is drawers. The whole kitchen is drawers. Drawers, drawers. This is the only side where we have 4 drawers. We have our oven that we have not yet used because we have to convert it to propane from, what is it, natural gas?
Yeah, and I need to run that propane line into
Through the house. So Barron's got a big project to do with that, as he does so many projects. Barron's built this whole house almost single-handedly.
No, we had a lot of help from James and
From
neighbors
friends.
and you.
I mean, I've just been
Ever since we moved into the house, it's been a pretty solo endeavor.
yeah.
Because you've been pregnant the whole
I've
time.
been building our baby. Our fridge has been incredible. We love the bottom freezer situation, the drawer on the bottom. Love that. Because we also have a chest freezer and another whole stand-up freezer. We have a lot of meat that we need frozen. Okay, this was a design that we came up with since our whole kitchen is drawers. I hope this is the best tour you've ever
show
seen.
my light too when you get a
Okay. We will have a better tour in our next video, FYI. But these are all cabinets. Really shallow, probably 8 inches of cabinets all along here. Hi, Violet. That we will use for storage that we don't need to access very often. So right now, this is all full of food, prep, glass jars, whatever. We've got some food over here that's bulk food, and then I think this one has stand mixer. That was kind of what we were. Hi, Rogue. You want to be held? We wanted these to hold our appliances that wouldn't fit in the drawers. And so far so good, except it doesn't fit the Instant Pot, unfortunately. And then we've got these tall stools that we'll cut down to fit better, because this is going to be eventually our kitchen table.
You gotta talk super loud when you're far from the iPad. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just not, I'm
know.
as close as I can be. And then this side is more drawers. And we've got our whole kitchen sink. It's kind of just everything you'd expect in a kitchen. Am I being quiet? Can you not hear me?
No, just when it was far away, they were.
Window. And I guess that's it. That's our kitchen.
Well, it's revolutionary to us after living in the scamp, but I think it's just a normal kitchen to other people.
Yeah, so there it is.
Oh, and my light bulb.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing.
I just installed this new LifeX fixture, so you can change the color from all different colors, and it's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can do it.
Come on, bro. There we go.
Like colors. Oh no, please do it colors. See that? All different colors.
This has made our kitchen so nice. You are right, our camera is currently flipped because we're on the iPad.
Okay.
Kitchen is still in the same spot that it's always been. It's correct, the thumbnail is correct. So this is the wide angle view so you can see it. It'll look obviously much better when our ceiling is done. That'll happen eventually. But this has amplified the look and the feel of the space. It's probably our best lighting. Like normally you guys see us do our live streams from the couch and we have a bunch of lights that we bring in to shine on us, but this thing has been so rad. It just looks so good and it feels so good.
The light, you mean?
The whole kitchen.
Oh.
It's amazing. Oh, I need to show you the granite.
I wish you guys could see Elsa walking around holding this duct tape together iPad mount on the
iPad is attached to a mount that's duct taped to the tripod. Look how swirly, gorgeous, beautiful this is. We thought this was hands down the coolest slab that they had there. Really dark. All these swirls are quartz.
It's kind of a matte. It's not super polished.
Yeah. It's stunning. We are so pleased with how it's turned out. And I can throw baby girl on my other side. And then
maybe that would pass her.
I bet. Oh, let's take a quick pee break first. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean next.
Okay.
We are cooking coconut curry soup. And it is pressurizing in an Instant Pot right now. We're not going to need to add solar for our new appliances because they're pretty efficient. This one is propane, the oven, and I guess the rest of it's electric, but they don't pull a whole lot of power. But what I'm thinking is we have our little like Breville toaster oven, and we'll use that the majority of the time, unless we're cooking something big, and then we'll use the propane oven. But then to have kind of the redundancy will be super nice if our power goes out for whatever reason, or if we run out of propane, we can still make food and stuff. And then to heat our house, we have wood, which we don't burn a ton of, but that's kind of like independent of system splitting, so that's really nice. I would eventually like to do some kind of like boiler system that takes the excess electricity from the solar kit and dumps that into some kind of like propylene glycol or something to that effect, like big barrel, and then circulates that through pipes throughout our house, because that would, we have in-floor heating in the back room that I don't have hooked up, but that's how I'll do that. And then whenever we have excess power at the end of the day, it can just dump that into warming up something, and we could use that to heat the house kind of passively. Okay, I'm gonna go pee now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it on when you get back. You're gonna go pee, I'll hold her, and then I can just put her on when you get back. Woohoo! Where's my water? What you think? I figured it'd be so nice it was a little hectic when we got the kitchen, the countertops in and stuff, because it was still a couple weeks postpartum. So Barron had to kind of leave me for a half day probably, and then I had the baby all to myself, which I'm so thankful isn't something I've done a whole lot. Barron and I have tag teamed her almost the entire pilot is the Instant Pot. Oops. But almost the entire time we've tag teamed, he's been available like this to pass her off to each other when we gotta eat or gotta pee or shower or whatever. Oh my gosh, to shower inside has been incredible. But I figured having because we were, okay, her due date was February 17th, and we had the counters set to be installed on March 10th. And I was a little bit worried that if I went late, I'll get you on, so just a minute, baby girl. Of course we had to schedule a C-section and everything, so it didn't matter if I was going to be late, but a lot of first-time moms end up going beyond the 40-week due date. So I was thinking, holy moly, we could have 1 week after we have our baby, we could have the countertops being installed. But I kind of figured it'd be just so worth it to have this finished kitchen when we have our little newborn, and it has been. But it ended up, we had about a month of her before
Well,
we
thank
got
goodness for Justin too.
If you need, if you're in Southern Colorado and you're looking to have countertop or beautiful kitchen cabinets, send Barron an email or me an email, and we'll get you connected with him, because this is the cheapest,
Like worst
work
thing
that
that, yeah, he can produce.
we got, just the cheapest, quickest, what option, and it's amazing. We love it. Okay, we're gonna pop her on the boob. Hi, kitty.
Okay, what do we want to talk about? Well, it's just me. Yeah, Linnea's a bomb. You were totally right. She's been crushing it lately. Somebody said that we mentioned a freeze dryer. Been freeze drying big meals. Yeah, that would be awesome for. Well, I think it'll be especially useful once we get our garden really going, so that we can preserve stuff better. Here's what Elsa's eating. It's skyr, like super high protein, high fat yogurt. Ooh. But it's good stuff. Oh. What do you guys want to talk about?
You gotta help him. He's losing it.
Yeah, I can't just autonomously make things to talk about. Hi, Josh and Abby. Hopefully we can see you soon. I saw you guys were crushing it with the fish. How did you get your refrigerator up there? How did we do that?
Up where?
Up to our house.
On the back of a trailer.
Oh, I had to drive like 4 hours away and get the fridge and the oven on our flatbed trailer. And then we bonked it up the hill on that. What material is the counter? It's some kind of granite. I don't know exactly what kind it is. We have a Berkey. Somebody asked about water filtration. We have a Berkey that we run most of our drinking water through, but we had our well water tested and it's clean to drink just straight out of the well. I would like to get a little sediment filter though to put in line, because that would make our all of our appliances and stuff last longer. Do you meal plan? Not really.
I think I'd like to.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to get more into cooking and using cookbooks and stuff.
Now that we have our storage space, we have freezers and a fridge and all we can stock up. I think that will be more important now.
What's your next big project?
It's not a big project, but running the propane for the oven and then venting the oven for propane is something I need to do in the next couple days.
What else?
What else? I need to finish the bathroom, put up the walls and stuff. That'll just kind of be fun though. It won't be hard compared to everything else.
You started the walls.
Yeah,
the day
then-
before I went into labor.
Right. So I have the walls framed up. I just don't have the stuff on them. Oh, and the ceiling I would like to do soon too.
We thought we were gonna have a whole nother week
Yeah.
before baby came.
The ceiling I think will make the house feel a lot more finished to people that like on YouTube and when
Yeah.
people visit and stuff, but it's exclusively aesthetic, so it's kind of been backburnered for the whole time.
And then as you can see around the window, the edges, come this way,
Yeah.
the edges
Oh.
around some of the windows are still
Not
not finished.
finished.
That'll happen as the ceiling gets done. My dad asked if the batteries are balanceable. Did you get them?
Yeah, so I was on the phone with Solark for like hours. Well, because the batteries went out just recently
The second
after
time.
baby came. I had just fallen asleep. It was like 3 days after she was born. I had just fallen asleep, and then the whole house went silent. And I really noticed it because we had a humidifier going and the air filter and everything. So I knew the house going silent was a problem. But the batteries, I think, had just gone out of balance. But I talked to Solark, and the Solark can only be charged with a 2-phase generator, which I don't have. And I was on the phone with the guy for an hour and a half. He was super helpful, trying to get my generator hooked up. And then finally, he was like, "Oh, it's a split-phase generator, right?" And I'm like, "No, it's not." So then he's like, "Oh, well, then that won't work." So I had to bypass the Solark to charge the batteries without using the solar controller or inverter, and just put a charger straight on the batteries. So by doing that and just hooking it up to like my bus bars directly, I can now bypass the Solark and juice the batteries up from my generator without the Solark even knowing that it's happening. So that's been a good thing, and ever since I did that, the batteries haven't dipped back down because I got to like charge them up directly without the Solark doing it, and I think that got them more full than they've ever been able to get. So thankfully, I think that balanced them out pretty well.
What is this light and the fixture?
It's a LifeX ceiling mount light. All of our, and this is unsponsored unfortunately, but all of our lights in our house are made by LifeX, and it's a smart bulb company, kind of like Philips Hue, but it doesn't require. Brad said Watson amps. Get out of here, Brad. But the LifeX doesn't require a her home like terminal module. I can't think of what it's called. A base station. So you can just have one bulb, and it'll hook up to your Wi-Fi, and then you can run it. Like I have ours set to where, right before sunrise, the lights will start to kind of build up, and then by sunrise they're bright, midday they're really bright, and then they start to taper off towards sunset, and then
Super nice.
this keeps them kind of an amber, nice color, and they kind of move with the sun throughout the day. They're really nice.
The mural is a topo map of our land, and that I painted. It, I think it's really cool.
Yeah. It looks like, it feels like coffee time. Girl, you are correct.
Yeah, you could get your coffee going.
I know, but I gotta move everything around, and then I don't want to put it on the same breaker as the Instant Pot.
And you don't want to do instant.
Oh, I could do instant coffee. Yeah, I probably just should. Do we know where it is?
I think it's in the bottom drawer on the left.
Okay.
There we go.
This instant coffee is the best instant coffee. Where are we here? This stuff's amazing. Also not sponsored, and it's backwards, so you're gonna have to do some. It's called Mount Hagen Organic Fair Trade Instant Coffee,
Nice.
and it's so good. It's like creamy and delicious, and you can drink it cold, and it's so good. It's great for like backpacking trips and stuff. They make single-use packets too. But what you want to do is not pour it with one hand in the dark, because you would pour too much and then you will vomit. Ask me how I know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Okay. If she doesn't go to sleep now, I will be shocked.
Seems like she's getting there.
Dust City Designs. We would love Mexican coffee.
You guys have been slaying it catching fish. I'm a little jealous. I want to come do that with you.
How do you heat your shower water feed? Sorry, I'm scrolling up.
Our water is on a propane inline water heater. I looked into it and wanted to do electric, but it just pulls way too much power, and I kind of want our systems to be fairly like independent, because solar is just bound to have issues here and there until we really get it dialed. So I wanted some of our stuff to be propane so that we're not exclusively reliant on solar to get everything done. And for heating and cooling, well, cooling is kind of different, but for heating stuff, propane just works good.
Will you guys declutter any of your pre-stove oven kitchen gadgets, or will you keep them all? We will have a dedicated setup for the scamp so that we can just go anytime. Currently, we have to...
No, Bandit, get out of here.
What's he doing up here?
Normally, now the cats never get on this counter, but since we're like doing stuff on it, ow, sis, holy. She just gouged me. Huh?
They're a little gentler with me, I think, than with you.
Yeah.
We want to have everything set up in the scamp so we don't have to take stuff from here and bring it in the scamp for the trip, but have the scamp having its own whole setup. Anything else that we have that's excess, we will get rid of. I just can't think of a whole lot of...
Our propane tank, I believe, is 100 gallons. I always get confused as to whether it's gallons or pounds, because sometimes they'll measure how much you fill in gallons, but they'll measure the tank size in pounds. I don't know, it's whatever size you don't have, it's small enough to where we didn't have to get it stamped and like deal with all the rigmarole. It just is small enough to where it's pretty painless to install.
Odie Lou looks so much older all of a sudden. I think it's because she's put on some pounds recently. She's getting fat on her back and her thighs are getting chubbier. I think she is definitely fighting sleep.
You can really notice it in her legs how they're filling out, because they were just kind of soft, and then
her face is getting rounder. Yeah, she's definitely closing her eyes. And the soup is almost done.
Yeah, I had to. The cats aren't quite big enough to get after pack rats. Pack rats are about just a little smaller than the cats are now, so no, but they've been doing a great job with mice. And the pack rats are still require the 22 to solve oftentimes.
Pack rats? Yes, girl, where you been?
Like wood rats is another name for them. When will we have another baby?
I think
a couple of years, few years.
I would have one now if the baby was just like her. Oh my gosh, but yeah, I want to wait a couple of years to give my body time to rebalance my hormones and stuff. Girl, that's the amount of time that that I've heard is recommended between babies. Yeah. Love rolls on the thighs. There was somebody.
Yeah. My cousin just came out and visited, and her little baby had the like fat little hands, and they were the cutest things in the world. Just want to squeeze them.
Have you used a bouncy chair yet? Yes, we have one. It's not an auto bouncer.
It's a Little House on the Prairie bouncer. We need to get an electric one.
She is fine with it. She just sleeps longer when she's being held, so we usually hold her. That soup, boy! So now you can unplug it. I think we might want to stick it outside here.
To vent it?
Yeah, you can unplug it from the back to bring it outside. And then...
Should I vent it a little bit now?
It just
before I carry it?
Oh, no. And you could do it in here, it'll just be loud and turn everything soupy.
Okay.
And you know how to pop it.
Do I just slide that thing?
Yeah. Here comes kitties. Kitties. What's one of your favorite things about Odie? love how chill she is. She's so sweet. She's so sweet.
I feel like you are less enthused about her getting bigger.
Yeah.
But I'm more excited for her to get older so she can like interact with us and start talking and learning things. And
Well, it's simultaneous excitement for her to get big and grow and develop, and for her to just stay this way forever. I could do this forever. I think sleep would probably wear on me after a number of years, but also
yeah, yeah, it would. I don't. Yeah, no, thank you. I do not want to do this. I love it, but I do not want to be in this for the rest of the time. Personally.
It's just so sweet. But I know it's not so sweet. Pilot, what you looking for?
Pilot, what are you doing?
Certain babies who have colic and who just struggle with whatever. I know that it doesn't look this way for everyone, and I just am so thankful. So I'm really trying to soak it all in, and I'm excited for her to grow.
What's our next big project?
I think the ceilings.
What about decks? When will we do that?
Oh my gosh, I would love to do that anytime. I'd do
Like
that
this
before the
summer would be
ceilings.
cool.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to this
Yeah.
summer. We are taking on a few sponsors. It just so happened that that Needed supplement company, we're gonna do a few more sponsored videos with them, which is so cool because I love their products and it helps us out so much. It makes making YouTube videos worth it.
More profitable.
Yeah,
We're profitable.
it helps us out so much. So then we can continue making videos. Otherwise, it's just like a lot of other channels on YouTube. It's just trending down. So sponsorships can help us stay in the game for longer. And oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. But we have a couple. So I think we're building our house as we can afford it. And we do have a backlog of savings and stuff, but those big projects that require bigger money, when we have income coming in,
Makes it easier.
it just helps. So, obviously, that's how that works.
But, yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like money hasn't really slowed us down a ton
We've just
on any of our
learned,
projects, but we've just moved a little slower
yeah.
knowing that we don't have infinite cash.
Well, and we learned how to live without needing a whole lot. We just had a semi-functional kitchen, mostly functional kitchen for the last year.
Oh no. Rogue.
That's okay.
Ah.
And we just make it work because we can be content with not a whole lot.
And then anytime we get an upgrade, it's like, oh my god.
Life changing. What? Didn't today we have a new one, or is it in general just the kitchen?
I think the sink, the countertops, the whole thing, it's just any little thing just is life changing. Like having our light in here.
Oh yeah.
That brightens up the whole house. It's just, I don't know. It's every time we notice it, it's like a visceral, how nice it is. I don't know. I cannot make words.
The soup might be done.
It's done hissing.
Yeah.
I don't want to let the cats out, right?
If you don't want to.
Well, I don't know. They were out for a long time.
They always come back in at night, but it would be the worst for anything to happen to them.
Back up.
I did not anticipate falling in love with these cats.
Well, they want to go outside so bad, but I don't. And then they come in every night, but it's so late at night when they come in. I don't know. I need to get them a cat door.
Look at that monster fridge, I know. Okay, so now chicken can go in. We don't have to do all of it if we don't want to.
I think we might as well, right?
I think we might as well.
And it's already shredded.
Yep, I think.
The chicken might need to cook a little longer in there because it's still kind of froze.
That's okay. I mean, I think it'll do that pretty quick because this is still Probably boiling. Oh my god. Oh, can you see?
Should I I'll just cut this out. Cook better that way,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Whoops. Chicken in my coffee is exactly what I wanted.
Oh, kitties. Come here, little rogue. Come here, rogue.
The cats know their names, and it's pretty funny.
Why? For some reason, I didn't expect that they would learn their name.
Me neither.
Just too good for it.
Yeah, like they wouldn't respond, but they both really respond. Like if we're like, hey Bandit, then she'll look, and hey Rogue, she'll look. And
In case you didn't know, neither of us have ever had cats before. Being able to stand and cook inside, yup.
And like when it started raining earlier, that wasn't a big problem. Except for our audio, but it didn't hamper our cooking.
Oh, is this right?
What?
Does this, we only have 64 thumbs up with 1,500 people watching. Is that correct?
Yeah, maybe hit the thumbs up, y'all, if you haven't.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up. It helps us out a lot.
I feel
So
like
that
it,
people see the
it
video.
must not be,
Yeah, I might
okay.
just need to refresh.
But nonetheless, if you haven't, please do.
I see 1,300. Okay, great.
Good job, team.
Refresh your screen, Elsa.
No, we can't refresh our screen because then the live stream will stop.
I
Oh,
can
I guess
refresh
we
this
do.
one.
Yeah, maybe do that.
There we go. It's not showing me all the chats on the iPad up here, so we have the computer down here going. First thing I do is thumbs up. Thank you, Pat Jones. You're a rock star. Nicknames you have for Odie? Odie.
Yotes.
Yotes. Yodi. Coyote.
Kai. I think Kai will be a natural.
As she gets older, I think there will be certain ones that probably stick as she gets older, but alongside Odie, I'm sure.
I feel like we'll probably call her Lou too. You know?
You think?
I think, yeah, probably.
Odie Lou. Little balding queen. CP baby, yeah, finally.
At least she hasn't been super fussy.
What's better, freeze dryer or dehydrator? I think it totally depends on what you want it for. I've heard that a dehydrator can take away some of the nutrients because you're slowly cooking the food for a long time at a low temperature. Have you considered a permaculture approach to setting up your property?
Yeah. We don't get it, like with swales and all. I would love to do that eventually, but that'll just be a whole future thing. Like I want to get our greenhouse established first. And I would love to plant some different trees and stuff, but I don't know. It requires a ton of planning and we don't quite know where everything would go just yet. Really, we should make like a design of our whole land with trees and like decks on and all that. Should do that in SketchUp sometime.
This frozen chicken might just cool this soup down to be edible immediately. You might want to give it a minute or two to thaw.
Where are the paper towels?
I don't know.
We need a new set.
Oh, did you happen to use them instead of toilet paper?
No, I'll leave them outside now.
Almost ready to eat the soup, and then we're going to bed. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Whew.
Past your bedtime. Don't we have more? I'm freaking out, man.
Yeah, what in the world?
We have more. Oh,
There they are.
Oh, I did this. This was me.
Why'd you do that?
Because it's a good idea.
It is.
If we could just remember.
It is a good spot. Well, I think we'll have them out eventually.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a little shelf right here. This will be like a shelf so that our little toaster oven can go up on top of it, and then all of our espresso maker and stuff can go below it, and we can use this to make as like a workspace. But I haven't decided what kind of shelf I'm gonna make. I think because there's studs back here, so I was kind of thinking I could take rebar and like drill the rebar or drill a hole for the rebar and put that into kind of a floating shelf. That would probably work good, but I don't know. Are we putting this salt in there? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Like kind of a lot?
Tablespoon. I measured in her palm first and then stir it and taste it.
Like that?
For sure, yeah.
At least that much, you mean?
Yeah. Maybe even another one of those. Your layout looks backwards, yes.
How do people notice?
We've been over this.
I don't understand how people. Oh, because they're used to the videos, I guess, right?
Yeah, it is backwards because we're doing our live stream on the iPad with front facing camera. Sorry.
I feel like we could use more brown sugar.
Okay. Send it. Yeah, add to it. You could add spice. Like I said last time, it just felt like we were missing something.
The brown sugar was a good call.
Holding your baby as they sleep is the best thing in the world. I did that all the time and have never have regrets. Crow, you're not supposed to be up here. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my god, can somebody tell me where the brown sugar
I
is?
could do this all day long. Do you remember?
No!
This drawer. You got it out.
I can't make thoughts.
Okay, I'll leave the drawer open so you remember.
Where it goes.
Careful with that.
Why is brown sugar so good?
Do you know what it is?
Molasses?
Molasses and white sugar.
I used to put brown sugar in my oatmeal and it was amazing.
Sorry, we're missing comments. You all tired, baby out.
Finally. God, this was a marathon. You could put her in her little bouncy seat on the counter.
Barron cracking me up, throwing his little fits.
They're big fits, okay? Big grown-ass man fits. Okay? Are you getting her bouncer?
Yeah. She doesn't always stay asleep in this.
Can't quite see it. There's the bouncer for the
I
baby.
could also carry her in the carrier.
I feel like she'd probably crash out in this thing.
We'll start with the bouncer.
Yeah, Barron also hasn't eaten. Normally I'm on the couch watching YouTube videos by now. With the baby on my chest.
Stay asleep. You got this.
Do we need a blanket under or not?
I think she'll be good. I took her sweater off because it's so warm in here.
The noises she makes crack me up.
There we go.
Yeah.
She's still a little too small for this yet. Sweet girl.
Sleepy baby. And we've done a good job of being loud around her so she sleeps through whatever. Susie Everett, $49.99. You out of your mind?
Susie.
Yes, I'm out of mine. Will you read that? I can't.
Yes, I'm out of my mind.
Oh, that's funny. She called it early. That's hilarious.
Now move the pet's water bowl away from that power strip in the window, LOL.
Oh.
That's not where it normally goes.
No, it's
It
not.
actually goes here, but for this live stream we moved it. Thank you, good
Yeah,
idea.
That is pretty problematic looking. But they're sealed power strips, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, this is the Instant Pot thing. That's what the hazard
Good call. Thank you, Susie.
is. I just save this. It's on a GFCI breaker. It's fine.
It's like that when they're newborns. They will sleep wherever and in bright lights, but it will change. Sorry to say.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're wrong. Our baby's perfect, and she will always be. Right?
No.
Right?
Well, yes, but I know things will change. Sunshine 21.
Just you wait. Any comment that starts with "just you wait" or "you should," I just will read them
He's having
gleefully.
another little fit. Little
It's a
man
big
fit.
fit. It's a big fit.
Sunshine 21, 1999. Are you out of your mind? Okay, let's eat some of this soup.
Do we gotta mukbang it or can we end the stream?
And the street, well, we gotta taste that camera. We
Okay.
can't leave him hanging. I was thinking that the ladle makes sense to go in with the silverware.
Yeah. Where's it been?
I don't know. I keep putting it with the silverware.
Well, I don't recall moving it away from the silverware at all.
I'll look over here.
Oh,
There it is.
gosh, we have too many drawers. We didn't think about this. I don't think it's too many drawers. I think our brains are just not good enough to have this many drawers.
We don't really have a pantry. We just have drawers.
Yes, there's coconut cream in the, or what is it?
Coconut curry soup with
But what's the coconut stuff?
coconut milk
It's real thick. Good.
and red curry paste, mushrooms, chicken, bell peppers, carrots, sweet potatoes, onion, garlic.
They did not forgot it, Stargazer. Barron put it in there.
Put
2
what in?
cans of it. The
Coconut milk.
yeah, the milk. They
Here
did not
we
forgot.
go.
Nobody forgot it. I like this spoon. Okay, I have a question. Would you guys choose the rounder spoon, this guy, a little deeper volume, or the pointier spoon? It's a little. Which spoon would you choose for soup? Well, I think regardless, there's one that I would choose no matter what. Pointy? Rounder? What? Well, you gotta say round or pointy. I don't know which is number 1 or 2. Yeah, I think. See, I'm totally round spoon gang.
Yeah, me too.
Why? If you were a pointy spoon gang chooser, why would you choose the pointy spoon? I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just curious. Like, if you had to get into some tight corners or something. Longer one or larger one for soup. Okay, yeah.
Large makes sense.
Okay, okay, this one's bigger, sure, I get that.
Pointy mouth people. Oh, Brad.
What did Brad say?
Pointy mouth people. I think most people are round.
Yeah, I think the round one is.
Okay, why don't you give it a try?
But I feel like the other spoon is more normal. You know?
Okay, look,
That's more
look
of a
this,
normal
look.
shape.
So this pointy helps me get this yogurt out so much better than that
You
round
get in
spoon.
them corners.
Maybe that's part of it.
It's better for excavating, whereas this is more of a scooper. That one you can do some real digging with.
You really can. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Good stuff.
That brown sugar sets it off.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
And the mushrooms.
Do we have any parting words?
Thank you all for being here. There's like 1,600 people. That's amazing.
2 hours. This is a longer one.
hour and 29, right?
Oh, is it? I can't read that.
Add recipe, please.
Okay.
Do we have that?
I can write it down.
Yeah, maybe we'll put it in the description.
I'm-
Comment that on the video and then that'll remind us.
Yeah, I think I might do that in the morning.
Hey, Shelly Falgren.
Hey, girl.
Farron. Or what? I read that wrong. Baker City, Oregon. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other things that you have to ask or say right now? Solo gal, thank you so much. Love seeing you both happy. Much love. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. What's the meaning of life? Oh, Heather, we're not going to go there right now. Not a chance. Any snakes around lately? Not yet. Still a little too cold. Isabel, we can totally be friends. Brown Spoon, hello from Anaconda, Montana. Anaconda, Montana? What?
Cool.
That sounds like a cool place. Any snow in Colorado? We've gotten very little snow this year, unfortunately.
Where we are. I don't know about the rest of Colorado.
Is there anything you may need for your next project? I just need to go to the lumber mill and get wood. Depending on the project, I guess. Okay. Are we signing off?
I think we need to, yes.
Okay. Love you all. Thank you for being here. You are wonderful. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if there's anything you want to talk about that we missed, go ahead and comment and we'll be responding to comments in the next couple days for sure.
Yes,
Go to bed, Josh says. Okay.
Signing off.
Good night.
Bye.